Hi guys, it's Cristina Royale. I had a couple of you guys ask me to tell a story about the guys who are helping me learn music for my songwriting, and so I would love to tell you at least one of them, which happened to me a few days ago, and I don't remember his name, so I don't even have to change it to protect his identity. This guy, I started talking to him and I was like, oh, I would really love to sleep with him, and he knows music, so maybe he can teach me something about music while we're gonna sleep together anyway. That'd be great. Well, not while, but like before, because after is always a gamble. So I'm like, oh yeah, well that'll be great. I'll just go over there and, you know, he'll give me some tips and look at my song, and then we'll sleep together like I ordinarily would and everything will be good. No. Okay, let's call him hand tattoo guy. Yes, okay. Let's call him that because he had hand tattoos, which, I mean, a sleeve is called a sleeve because it stops there for a reason. I'm just saying. Basically, there's a reason that I don't hang out with these guys before sex and I just make it happen really fast, and I remembered that. And this one, though, probably my fault. He's the nicest person, like the nicest. And he's great, 8 abs, and he's tall and he's quiet, and it's, you know, anything else would be such a bonus. But then he knows music, so I'm like, perfect. So I showed him my song. I think maybe I've been underestimating how offensive the lyrics are in my song, because they are. They're not the nicest to men, but that's the whole point. The whole point is to say about them things that women are saying about men anyway. So when he was looking at it, he was like, what is this for? And I'm like, it's comedy, don't worry about it. I mean, it's true, but it's comedy. To his credit, he, you know, manned up and helped me with it a little, and that was great. Except then, the sex did not go well, which made me really sad, because one, it was really hot and I had high hopes, and two, he could have kept helping me with music. Everything was fine. I was like, okay, you know, this is kind of a weird transition from like helping me with this song where I'm like, you know, fuck this guy, eat my pussy, you know, that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, well, we'll just be slow and kind of start it slow and ease into it. Plus, he seemed a little bit like, let's say what the right word is. Shy, maybe? So we're like barely fooling around, and I mean barely. I mean like, maybe like, not even what you would consider a hand job, like just touching it a little. And he's kind of like, sort of up above me, kind of showing me, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good view. The motherfucker comes in my hair. Like, I was like, I kind of saw it coming, so, haha, no pun intended. But no, I totally meant for that to happen. Anyway, I was like, uh-oh, I think he's about to, and I was like, no, and it was like, damn it. Okay, do you know how hard it is to do all this hair? Do you know? And of course, no, he doesn't. But like, really? Like, okay, I should be more mad about this actually, because if it had been in my eye, I could have HIV right now. Because you can transmit it that way, FYI. So while sperm in your eye hurts like a motherfucker, it also will fuck you up. So then he like takes a full-on bath towel and is like, let me help you, like, and I'm like, no, worse, making it worse. I'm like, it's fine, I'm fine, it'll be fine. I get on top and I swear to God, it was not 5 minutes and I was not doing anything crazy at all. Like barely. I was like, we're keeping this pace to be slow. Obviously, since you were more excited by this than I think you should have been, or that I was. And I was like, we're gonna do this slowly. Yeah, he came again in like 5 minutes. I was like, really right now? Like, how old are you? And the answer is like 27. So not 17, so why? And I was like, are you kidding? And he's like, what? And I'm like, all right, well, change the condom, let's go. And he's like, what? And I'm like, let's go. Like, let's keep going. And he's like, oh, you're not gonna give me a minute? And I'm like, how many minutes do you need? He's like, I don't know, 10 or 15. And he lies there like he's gonna nap. And I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, the fuck you're gonna nap? Like, you're going to get that back up and make this right fucking now. He's like, why are you being like this? I'm like, okay, how about the fact that you've gotten off twice and I haven't gotten off at all? In what reality is that okay with you? And he's like, well, I mean, I can do it again. I'm like, yeah, I know you're going to do it again, but how do you think this is okay? He's like, I don't understand why you're being like this. I'm like, well, honey, like, you read the song, which is very explicit about what I will tolerate and what I won't. And he's like, I thought it was just a song. Wow, motherfucker, it is never just a song. Like, that shit is real. That shit is my life. And I have no idea what, I was so mad. So mad. And he was like, I don't understand. This has never happened to me before. And I'm like, you've never come twice before a woman? He's like, no, I mean, like, she's never been mad. I'm like, okay, how does this usually go? Like, from this point, how does this usually go for you? And he's like, I don't know. Like, no, how does it go that this is completely okay? And he's like, well, I mean, it just kind of happens, like, as we're vibing. And I'm like, the fuck do you mean? I don't, you're gonna act like a fucking teenager and then be like, you ruined the mood. Oh, no, 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 no. So anyway, I was like, it's gonna need a minute. So I go into the bathroom and I'm like, don't kill him. This will be fine. Do not murder him. He will go again. You will stay here all night and make him do this until he gets it right on principle, and it'll be fine. And that's what I did, and the third time was the charm. I mean, had all that bullshit not happened beforehand, it would have been completely acceptable, his performance on the third time. But all that other shit, really? Like, what is wrong with these guys? Like, how old? It's fine. It is fine. So anyway, I don't know that he'll be helping me more with my songs, unfortunately. Although, maybe I'll like sit on it for a little bit, like give it like a couple weeks and then be like, hey, have you forgotten that I screamed at you yet? And we'll see. I will keep you guys updated, but I'm not that hopeful about it. Although, I'm hoping that he forgets, or I'm hoping that he understands now what sort of performance I expect, which, okay, I'm sorry, I expect to get off too, like, how unreasonable. I hope you enjoyed my story more than I enjoyed living it. Stay tuned and I'll tell you so many more if you want to hear them, because, oh my god, so many, all the time. So, if you want to know, tell me, comment, message me, email me, let me know. Okay. Bye guys, like and subscribe, I love you. Mwah.